Quick note on anxiety. Like I said, I had a phone call with my boy yesterday, and he mentioned how he had 2 panic attacks in a week, and nothing's wrong. Nothing's on fire. Nothing's alarming. Nothing's due. It's just pain, distress. You're like, why am I feeling anxiety if nothing is wrong? It happens. It happens. Um, there's a level of proactivity that's required to stave off anxiety, and I'm in no position to be the expert on this or to preach about being proactive. But I do have experience with anxiety. Coming up on a year now. Actually, this month it's been a year of dealing with anxiety. Um, it doesn't go away on its own. It doesn't solve itself. It will not. If you're dealing with anxiety, you're going to have to enact some type of action. I'm about to take my pill, my Zoloft before I go to bed. Something has to be done, and it may not be the solution you want. And of course, there's a lifestyle component that goes into dealing with anxiety. I'm not saying that it's going to be the causal factor, but in regards to correcting and course correcting and fixing it, there's a lifestyle component. But there also might be a medicative component. There might be a therapeutic component where you might have to just, I need to go talk to somebody. You'd be amazed how better you feel when you just get out and talk. Get it out. Find that one person that you know you can say anything to, and it's not going to be on Fox News, not going to be on CNN the next day. Who is that person that you can go talk to and just say whatever you need to say? Just get it out. Get it out. You can't do it there. You can't do it with everyone. You can't do it with everyone. But you need at least one person that you can say anything you want in the world to, and you know you can trust them. It's sacred. It's sacred. It's intimate. Friendship, there's nothing like it. I can count on one hand how many true best friends I have. They're all tied for first. All for different reasons. But it's imperative. It's imperative that you find somebody that you can confide in. I'll go into my checklist real quick on what I do to track my anxiety and to track whether or not I'm doing my part. If I'm doing my part, because there's a part to play in your own healing, in your own progression. One thing, be fitness. Fitness is going to be imperative that you're lifting some type of weights, especially for men. You need to feel something heavy. You need to feel something heavy on your nervous system. It's very hard to be stressed and worried and on edge after you're squatting 400 pounds. 405, it's something about 405 that you can't, I don't have the energy to be angry, to be on edge, to be upset, to be worried. I'm tired. 400 pounds seems to, 315, it's right there. I throw 225 on the bench and I just pause reps. And somehow 225 just mellows you out. Something about weights. Hydration. It's slept on heavily. Most people just think, I'm just going to drink water. You need water, but you also need electrolytes. You need sodium. You need potassium and magnesium. And of course, there's a ton of other elements that you might include. But it's imperative that when you're hydrating, you also get those 3 elements as well to be hydrated properly. Not just drinking a ton of water. Distilled water is not going to do anything for you. Distilled water is not going to do anything for your body. It might probably hurt you. But yeah, you need to be hydrated. Hydration. Obviously, water is in all of your muscles. It's in all your cells. It's the basic building block. If you don't have water, if you're dehydrated, of course nothing's going to function properly, including your mind, including your stomach, your eating. Again, I'm the last person that should be preaching on what you're eating. Fasting. Sometimes fasting is the answer. Just less. Oh no food. Fasting, no food, carnivore, keto, Atkins. There's a diet for everyone. Vegan. There's a diet for everyone. Pick one. But we all know what we shouldn't eat, which is kind of the point of when I say check your eating is you know what you shouldn't be eating. You may not know exactly what you should be eating, but you know what's on that list of ice cream probably didn't make the cut. Chili cheese dogs with extra Parmesan. That's probably not it. Yogurt. Look at the sugar, 64 grams. All right, that's probably not it. Sugar just it inflames your body. It's not benefiting. It's a poison. It's like fructose. It goes straight to your liver. It's like alcohol. It's not serving you. So, those couple things. Your sleep. If you're getting less than 6 hours a night, you're probably not resting. You want to be reaching for that REM cycle as close as you can. I know REM cycle is pretty hard to achieve. You need perfect conditions to get REM cycle. And I'm the last person to say, all right, we're gonna take all these different pills and melatonin and chase it all down with alcohol and sleep. No, you probably won't wake up. But planning the time you go to sleep. I don't have a TV, so it's kind of hard to have a TV on all night if I don't have one. I watch TV on my phone if I want to, but my phone's gonna cut off at some point. And so it's hard to be disturbed by my phone that's sleep. It's off. So yeah, my goal is to get around 7.5 hours. It's difficult, but it's possible. And it's probable if you make an effort. So yeah, sleep. Getting your hormones checked. Your testosterone, especially for men. Getting your testosterone checked. Go get a blood test. There's plenty of programs that you can sign up for online, and you can send your blood in. I don't recommend it sending your blood, your DNA to the internet. They already have it probably. But obviously, if you're in the military, yeah, go get a checkup. When's the last time you had a checkup? You know, all this talk of prostate cancer, all these different things that, you know, I don't want a colonoscopy. There's nothing to see up there or around there, or I don't need you looking in those crevices. When's the last time you had a checkup? Get a checkup. There are a lot of things that we can proactively do that might stave off what we're dealing with. But if we just have all this chaos in our life, of course things is going crazy. Like, of course you can't find peace. Of course. You should check your music. Hip hop is probably not the most peaceful genre to constantly fill your head with. Bro, I got that chopper in the whip, bro. I'm about to slide. No lagging. Old girl coming through. Got that slop. That's not very peaceful. It's not serving you. R&B is probably not serving you. Pop, it may or may not be, depending on the artist, depending on the lyrics. Binaural beats, I love it. The sound of the ocean, the best song ever made. The sound of wind, the sound of rain, the sound of leaves, white noise, dark noise. ASMR. It's crazy how just switching the genre. Hip hop. I don't need Lil Wayne. I don't need Meek. I don't need Dirk. X. I'm like, these boys is on 10. The Baby, Lil Baby, Gunna. I don't need that at 7 o'clock in the afternoon. 3 p.m. is too much. Hip hop should be reserved for the gym only. That's it. You don't need to listen to it when you're drunk. Nope. Alcohol is probably a big one as well, as far as anxiety is concerned. Put it up. There are better options in regards to natural sedatives. Put it up. It's not serving you. It's a poison. It goes straight to your liver. Your liver's job is to secrete and get rid of poison. That's it. It's getting rid of poison. That's why fructose goes there. That's why alcohol goes there. If you eat anything that's poisonous to your person, it goes to your liver. That's why you get fatty livers. Type 2 diabetes, the correlation and the causation is there. Relationships, I've talked about this heavily. Anxiety might be a sign that you're doing the job of two people. It might be the sign that you're doing the job of two people. You might just need to talk. You might need a hug. You might be socially malnourished, if I might coin that term. Socially malnourished, emotionally malnourished, spiritually malnourished. You need people. You need people. Everyone isn't toxic. I'm so sick of hearing the term constantly thrown. Just Guard your peace. Guard your peace. Cool, but I'm sure you're probably disturbing somebody as well. Everyone's not the enemy. There's some people you need, and you probably don't like them. You might not need them. You might not enjoy them, but they might have what you need. Imagine that. The person you dislike, and you refuse to socialize with them, you refuse to engage with them, but they have the vaccine that would save your life. They have the antidote. They have exactly what you are in need of, but your pride, your emotions, is keeping you from getting what you need. I don't think that's a coincidence that usually what we need is hidden in people we don't enjoy. I think there's something to that. Sometimes talking is exactly what you need to solve your issue. And it may not solve it. It might just bring light to it. It might just help you see it in a different light because you let someone else look at it as well. Anxiety is a beast. Preaching to the choir. Someone who deals with it on a daily. Anxiety is a beast. It doesn't go away by itself. It doesn't solve itself. If you ignore it, it doesn't just go away. It stays until it's addressed. Pain isn't the enemy. It's a sign you have one. The check engine light, it's not your enemy. It's a sign that something's off. Something's not working properly. It's trying to help you. It's there intentionally.